An Albuquerque police officer shot during a traffic stop is recovering tonight as the department scrambles to find the man who pulled the trigger. Good evening, I'm Alex Goldsmith. The shooter, who took off after opening fire, hit that officer twice. Now police are urging him to turn himself in. News 13's Cole Miller has been following this story all day. He joins us with the very latest. He's live near San Mateo in Montgomery. Cole?
Well, good evening, Alex. Police tell us that officer was able to fire back. Now, this all unfolded just outside the Lakes apartment complex here. It's just north of Del Norte High School. Well, it's not clear, though, is if that suspect was hit. One neighbor tells us he heard the whole thing happen.
I was up playing video games with my friend, and we heard a couple of shots go off.
Those shots rang out at 2:30 this morning.
We stopped playing the game and called 911, actually.
Derek Trukowski didn't know what had just happened outside his apartment complex.
30 seconds later, he heard sirens.
He and Albuquerque police would soon learn an officer had been shot.
This is a 30-year veteran that just did a typical car stop, and he got shot in the line of duty.
It happened near the Lakes Apartments by San Mateo and Montgomery. Police say the officer, whose name APD has asked us not to release yet, was pulling over a suspected drunk driver.
We believe that one of the rounds hit his vest and the other round hit somewhere on his torso.
The officer returned fire, though it's not clear if he hit the shooter, who took off on foot. Police say he spent hours in surgery today.
Prior to the surgery, he was in good spirits and he looked good.
And tonight, the department has everyone on the lookout, working the case and following leads.
To the individual responsible for shooting our officer, we would compel you to come forward.
News 13 has learned the officer's lapel camera was rolling, and detectives are now looking closely at it to see just what went down. Now, this comes on the heels of a disturbing phone call APD took yesterday. A caller told the dispatcher that 2 deputies had been killed. APD tipped off BCSO, who determined everyone was accounted for. APD is investigating that call into threats, but right now investigators do not believe it's related to this officer being shot.
Hope you guys catch the guys that did that.
And tonight, the feds are offering up $7,000 for information leading to an arrest and conviction in this case. Now, we are expected to learn much more tomorrow. APD and Chief Gordon Eden have scheduled a news conference for 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. We will be there and bring you the latest. Alex, back to you.
Okay, Cole, thank you very much. At least as far as what we know right now, this case is eerily similar to the story of Deputy James McGrain. He was shot and killed during a routine traffic stop back in 2006 by Michael Astorga. Astorga is now spending life in prison.